guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant energy reader. So we're just doing zodiac signs for Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Please excuse if you can see white patches. I've got this special cream thing and it like dries white. Libra. Okay, Libra. Balance of the scales. Okay, Libra. Opening Libra, please. It feels like you're really pumping energy into like things that you love to do. I'm getting oh, what is that song, The Sound of Music? Let's see if we remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. If that's the words, I do not know. But yeah, so I get, yeah, like you're doing and pumping energy into things that you like and then avoiding stuff that you don't like or doesn't make you feel good at this time, and you're just like, yeah, this is me. I'm liking this vibe. This is what I'm going to do. I feel good when I hit the gym on these days, so I'm going to make sure I hit the gym on those days. I'm going to avoid seeing that person because they always make me do this and I'm not feeling that. I want to be doing this and this. I want to do what I love. And then I'm getting things that you're like, oh, I ain't seen that person I love being around, and we're gonna go out for dinner and I'm gonna really enjoy any food I want. And then I'm gonna, yeah, just really like doing all your favourite things. Yeah, loads of them, all just like, yes, lots of things you love to do. You're like, yeah, this is me, I'm getting it done. You might even be trying out new things. Libra. What's this? I feel like, annoyingly, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, there's going to be some kind of tower, or there might have been a tower. Either there's been a tower moment with some conflict regarding someone, and that's made, like, you had your tower, you had your conflict, and that's why you're in this whole, like, I'm going to do all my favourite things and be happy and just focus on this, or like on me, or you're in this lovely happy vibe and you're heading towards some kind of tower which is conflict with someone. It feels like that if you're heading towards it, the underlying energy is that I reckon you kind of know there is a conflict coming, but you're just trying to be like, I'm happy doing me. It might be regarding someone breadcrumbing someone, and or purposely being stagnant, like purposely not taking it. Might, do you know what, it might be, say there's someone that you were kind of seeing but not proper dating, you might have just been sleeping with them and you feel like they're pushing for it to be more, and you don't want more. You're enjoying having fun and doing what you want, and so you've kind of just might have backed off, but you can feel there's going to be a big tower, like some conflict, because they're like, because you're backing off now because you can feel that they want serious and you're like, no thank you. So you're kind of backing off and not giving them as much and just like a bit more quiet, and then you can feel the kickoff that's coming, so you're just like, I'm gonna just keep enjoying doing me, and yeah, I'm gonna focus on me, and yeah, I'm just gonna move away from that. For some of you, yeah, it's like a nice restart, or about what fills you up, your cup, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but you know what, for some of you, the person that you might be sleeping with might be someone you haven't, this is for not a lot of you, you have a child with, and you may have just been in this whole like, yeah, I like free flowing, I like, you know, just doing me, and this might be, yeah, like someone you had a child or children with, I feel like a while ago, but for some of you, so you've just kind of been sleeping with her, like not, obviously not really wanting, but this person's like, yeah, wanting commitment, so you've backed off. The problem is it's going to be serious conflict now, because you now like are enjoying doing your things and you're working on you, and there's someone you want to contact that's someone else, someone that's different to this person, and it's, you feel like, oh, like I want to go back. I feel like this is, for some of you it might be you meet someone new whilst doing all your like fun investing in new stuff, and yeah, like you feel like, oh, this is gonna cause shit, because you end up like moving into a like quite wanting a commitment with them, and you feel like, oh, it's gonna kick off with like the baby mom because I've met this person, I really like them. Or there was someone that you might have been with, linked with, whatever, and then you kind of separated with them, like some kind of rows or whatever. There might have been a bit of toxic back and forth play in a commitment, and yeah, you was like, oh, I'm being single, or that, whatever happened with that, you've been being single, just cracking on, avoiding heartbreak from that person. I feel just like numbing yourself. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna have fun, sleeping with this person, for some of you some kind of baby mom, baby dad, not really thinking about what you're doing. And now this one's like wants commitment or wants things to like move forward, and you're like, oh god, no, I've just been out here numbing myself, having fun, just, yeah, like living a vibe. Now you wanna, you've done, you know, you've done numbing, and you're kind of coming to a realization that you want to talk or head towards that person before, for some of you. And you're like, now what? Because I want to go back and talk to this person, but this one's going to kick off because I was with this one, and then I've been sleeping with that one, and then if I now go back and talk to this one, which I really want to do, this one is going to tell this one that I've been sleeping with them. And then if this one tells that one that I've been sleeping with them, this one is not going to talk to me. And what's coming through is that is your justice for planting seeds in lots of different places and not thinking about what you're doing, Libra. And avoiding feeling your heartbreak. So, whether you want to hear it or not, some foolish behaviour here. Bit of emotional manipulation happening here. But I feel you want to go back to someone that you actually really want commitment and stability with, but you've been fucking foolish, messing around, lying, causing drama, shit. You're getting, now you're getting clarity on how you really feel, because you're only allowing yourself to feel, or it's just too much, you can't avoid it anymore. Now you're heartbroken and sad, because this one is your wish fulfillment. This one is the one you want to work with. And now you're mentally entrapped because this one's going to tell this one if I move. So I've got to try and clear this shit up. What it feels like. So, general advice. Might be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you just can't talk to that guy. General advice, I would say, you're going to have to just forget, you know, stop dipping in and out of people and people's lives and hurting people, if that's what you've been doing. Because you're not being responsible and thinking about situations properly. You're not thinking about the bigger picture. You're thinking it with your private parts. I would suggest maybe one message to this person, just to, if it was left badly, kind of clear some things up. But you're not coming back in. You're trying to clear, you're just letting them know, maybe, I don't know, if it was ended badly and toxic, maybe heal some of that, help that head in a direction for future more positive. Be true and clear to this one and stop sleeping with them and move away. I mean, if you've got children with them and you're going to be seeing children, fine, but stop sleeping with them and be honest. Be like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this. Like, I'm focusing on me, and focus on you, because there's clearly shadow work and healing that needs to be happening if you're doing all of this. Yeah, focus on you, get stable, so you can create the distance from this, and you've kind of balanced this a little bit if it was left toxic, and focus on getting your own, working on your shadows, getting yourself stable, because then if there is any possibility of being with this one, the one you want to be with, you have healed, got yourself stable, enough time has gone past that this one won't kick off, and that this one won't be horrendously angry, and you can kind of come in later, healed, stable, no one else in the picture, no one lingering, like it's been enough time, you've got rid of all of that, and then you can offer whether they accept it or what, but you can try and, I don't know, build some kind of something. Because I've got the 10 of Pentacles coming out for that connection and the Hierophant. But you cut it out and it's a burden for you. It's going to be a heavy burden to carry. But that would be my advice. Take it or leave it. That would be my advice. Personally. But yeah, like I said, for some of you, it might not be someone you've got kids with or whatever, but there's someone you've been seeing with and they want more. And there's someone else you now want to move towards that I think's on the past. But some of you, it might be a new person. But yeah, you're going to have to just, yeah, that's my advice. Moving away from that and just being honest. And, yeah, avoiding this kind of situation ever again. Yeah, so carrying the burden, you wanted to go, I think you wanted to go and reconcile that one, but he's not. You're going to have to be an adult now. You've been holding on to the back and forth, yeah, to success, because I feel like you want to move towards that person, because you have feelings, yeah. Yeah, so that would be my advice. Okay. Closing Libra, please. I can't remember if I opened on a vision. I always do this when I channel. I can't. Okay, just closing Libra, please. Oh, what's this on? I'm getting lyrics, but I can't grab them. Hang on. I think I'm getting a cross between two. It's like, I feel like the lyrics are it's, but I'm getting you're so beautiful to me. I don't even know if that's a song. You're so beautiful to me. That's kind of what I don't. Is it a song? I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. I feel that that's about the person that you've been numbing yourself from. You might be. I feel like some of you might be looking at pictures, either of you together, or you and them, or just them, or you know, like their WhatsApp picture or their social medias, and you're just like. I think it's really hitting you. How oh, I can feel your emotion now. There's going to be some point over the next week you're gonna grab there's going to be a certain picture or video. You're going to get choked up because I think there's a tower moment for you, a realization. Sorry, it's energy. I'm waiting for it to calm down. There's a moment that you realize not only do you find this person physically very beautiful, but you're allowing yourself, I think for the first time, to see who they really are, like their soul, and you're realizing that they are just so beautiful inside and out, and it's gonna make all of this a lot harder because you wanna talk to, but you can't, because it almost has the feeling of I can't. There's a selfish side because you're like, because then they're not gonna want to talk to me. They're never going to talk to me ever again. But there's a huge part of you. Not huge, because I feel like you've been very selfish, I'm not going to lie, in the past. I feel like it's always been only about you, hence your situation. But I feel like for once, you're actually like, I can't hurt them with that. I can't. And that might be one of the things you're losing your mind with. Because it's like, because you've got no one else to blame here. And I think you've got no choice to accept that you've done this, you've made this mess. It's round and round in your head. I think you have so many regrets. I just get you ripping your own hair out because you cannot blame. Like I feel like you're reaching out because you want to blame. You want to blame some other people, but there's no one to blame here. I feel like if you didn't want to return to this person, you'd find someone to blame for you not wanting to be in a relationship with this person, whatever. But because you want to return, and because you can't, because that's what's making you hit the wall of like, for the first time in my life, can't blame anyone else other than myself. Libra, come on, honey, it's time to grow up. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, so for the first time, you're like, I actually, yeah, you just, for the first time, you're feeling an energy of, I cannot hurt them with that information. Like, but this is a heavy burden. This is like, I just get so, like, it feels heavy on my heart. Like, just, it's so heavy. And this is going to be heavy for a while, because it's your kind of karma into, I think, jolting you into to maybe looking in the mirror a bit and seeing what's really been going on here, and how running and numbing and then bringing other people into that, how can have a really detrimental effect, because you've just not thought things, and you're just kind of like, this one wants to move forward and now you're going to hurt them. This one, I don't know how they're feeling really, but you know that they'd be hurt by knowing that information. So it's like, you're just hurting people. You're just going around hurting people for no reason. And I think for the first time you're being made to see it, because you're backed into a corner. And I just feel like this burden, like now I'm talking, it's releasing, but then if I sit in it, it's so heavy on your heart, like so heavy, because it's a block, because you cannot return. You cannot just return, because this one, and you're like, it's just agonizing for you. And the not the weirdest thing, but out of all of the pain and the carrying it, the worst thing that you're struggling with, which I feel like is new to you, is the fault of them knowing. Is like, oh, like, as in, like, you putting them in that hurt is like, oh, that's what's heavy for you. And the fact that you can't come in. But yeah, you feel quite lost, and just, you feel very sad and depressed at the moment, because you're realizing, and you're coming to, it's like head to head now, but head to head with yourself in the mirror, like face to face. You know you've got to turn away and walk off, and it's the last thing you want to do, because you want to be here, but you've got to walk this way, and you're in so much pain for it. So yeah, I mean, Libra, I send you so much love and light. Hopefully this is a big lesson for you. Like, this could be you, or this could be something happening to you, but yeah, I send you so much love and light. Bye.